Hey man, glad to have you here, brother.
Glad to be here, man.
Yeah, how's it been since the wedding trip, man? It's one of my groomsmen for everybody at home.
It was good.
Yeah,
Fucking that shit was great. Like I just told you about that when I was leaving, about them having catching all them people with them guns in the airport in Knoxville.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy to me. I think it might be
some type closer. You got it.
I think it might be some type of little issue there with that because I never seen that. They've actually documented and had pictures in the airport on all the guns they found. I like the pictures of the guns.
Yeah.
That shit was so weird to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
See, I wonder how many people in Tennessee, like out of 100 people, are carrying a gun. I bet it's like 10 people out of 100 carry guns.
No.
A lot, right?
Anybody riding them big rigs and shit.
They all have guns.
I think it's becoming a point where everybody's mistakenly doing it. Like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
because I don't see it being like they're telling you before you get to the check-in. They're like, look, don't fuck up. Like, if you got a gun, take it back to your vehicle or whatever you got to do. Or let us know. I think all you got to do is let them know.
Yeah.
So
well, that's the thing I was telling you right before that I flew with the gun for the first time last year, and it's a weird process. I freaked out the girl who I showed it to. I was like, I have a fire. You don't say gun because you say like I have a gun. That's the same thing you say when you rob a bank. I have a gun, right? So you say I have a firearm in my possession.
I have a legal firearm.
Exactly, right. Yeah. You just got to word it right. And she still was kind of like, what? I was at the Orlando airport and I was like, oh, you never done this before. I'm like, okay, so I need a tag and a little sticker on the box. And she like didn't want to touch it, and I'm just like,
they didn't train her to do the shit.
It didn't seem like it. It was a little weird.
She called somebody else over?
He called somebody else over. Some big dude came over, and it was funny because he takes the gun and they walk you into this other room. You fill out a paper, but he was like a hobbyist, but like a marksman, like into like competitive shooting is what he was into. So it's kind of interesting. I was chatting with him and everything, but yeah, man, it's weird. There's definitely better states than others. Florida's super chill with guns. It's not a big deal. Tennessee's like that too. Texas is like that. Arizona's like that. Some places have open carry, but that's kind of where I draw.
Does Texas have that? I think they do.
In some places, they probably have open carry.
It's got to be the whole state of it.
I mean, I understand it, but I'm just not a fan of the... It doesn't help make the case for guns, to have people walking around kids with guns on their hips. For somebody that's not in the gun world, that's intimidating to them. In a perfect world, I think we would be allowed to do that. But you're trying to get people comfortable with guns.
I remember being a kid and being like in Detroit and shit. I thought that was a legal thing in my neighborhood. To
walk around with an open carry gun,
guys would tuck the fucking gun in their back, and tuck the shirt behind the gun, like it's a thing to let you know, like,
sure,
don't fuck with me,
But
then it's only in. When I got older, I figured out that's only in rough neighborhoods where you can walk into a liquor store like that, and like it was normal.
But that you don't worry about just because I mean I didn't grow up in Detroit. Like, you don't worry about a cop just driving down the street and pulling you over and be like, hey, I see your gun.
The first thing they do is like, them dudes doing that shit, they always looking out, watching their back. So you see a police officer, you just turn your back to them. You know what I mean? And that's all over Michigan because I just, in Kalamazoo too.
Yeah.
Like I've been being young and that's like, holy shit. Like the first time seeing that, like I'm little, like on a bike, like the fuck is he about to do with that shit? And he's just chilling. He's like
just walking around with it.
He just got that shit right there,
man,
tucked in with his like wife beater on or some shit, and it was like, what the hell? So yeah, that was crazy, but that wouldn't be like every guy walking the street.
Sure,
it'd just be like the badass who like don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah,
but it'd be a lot of people like that.
But it feels a lot like my dad was a cop, and he used to say one thing about like the higher profile. Like criminals is what a cop would call them, right? But like sometimes they attract attention to themselves, like the big rims, loud sound speaker system, a fucking hat with a feather out of it, like whatever type shit you would end up wearing.
There's a lot of shit drug dealers do to let you know they're drug dealers.
Sure,
one stupid part of the game, because like
for real,
you see this dude like he's got a fucking Cadillac Escalade and parked in the house is worth less than the car.
Yeah.
And he's got it parked in the grass.
Yeah, there's a house in the neighborhood.
He never goes to work.
we got a house in this neighborhood. It's got a Tesla, a Porsche, and a Hummer in the driveway. And the house is worth like maybe 70 grand. It's like some little shack.
Like go to work. Like if you were a detective, you're gonna be like,
pretty obvious.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I mean, this is the easiest fucking. All I gotta do is send somebody over, just keep watching them.
Yeah. Did you see a lot of that growing up? People that just like they just fuck themselves up by doing that.
Oh yeah. When I was young, we was doing all that crazy shit. One thing I knew was not to like draw too much attention to myself. You know what I mean? Like, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, you would see those guys though, and you make so much money, it's hard to hide it. Like, they start doing stupid shit. Like, because you really can't do too much.
You got to act like you're broke if you really want to make that much money. Yeah,
if you really want to get out of that situation, you can't be. But people don't. You come about somebody who's never had nothing. All of a sudden, they got a fucking closet full of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go buy a nice car, put some rims on it, sound system. They're going to be wearing mad fucking just gaudy clothes. Shit that you shouldn't be able to afford where you live.
I get what you mean.
A cop pull you over and he can't even afford the shit you. He's like, damn, this is nice.
Yeah.
He's going to ask you, he's going to fuck with you off top. He's going to be like, that's some nice shit you got, man. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you do for a living? That's when people, you harassing me. You don't worry about. I got a good idea what you do for a living. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, but like in Michigan, though, then you had guys, people who worked for like General Motors. They made good fucking money.
I forget you guys are car manufacturer capital of the country. Yeah.
So this guy has a fucking Denali because he got a good deal on it because he works for.
He works at GM. Yeah.
So you know those guys, but the police figured it out. Like, okay, this guy gets up and his car is going every day until they watch people. Man, it's just that it's easy. That's how easy it is. People wonder how you get caught. People telling themselves.
Yeah. Well, I think so. One of the more interesting things about you is, at least for me, has always been that you were born in that kind of area, but in one way or another, you got out, realized that wasn't where you wanted to be, and you went somewhere else. You know?
I was raised. I had a good structure in my house. You know what I'm saying?
You have a cool mom. I met your mom. She's dope.
Yeah, my mom's super cool. And she, I had a step pops growing up. You know what I mean? We wasn't the closest, but I respected him. Like, I knew he cared about me and my mom.
It's just a male figure. Yeah.
And growing up, my mom was always on my. I'm the only child, so she was on my ass. She had time to be on my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what if I was fucking up, doing some fucked up shit. I knew I knew it was fucked up. But when you grow up around all that shit, you end up just doing it because it's there. Like I know, like when I was a kid, every Sunday morning, get up, you going to church. Made me go. I hated going to fucking church. By the time I was like 14, I told her, Mom, you gotta let me pick my own religion. But that was my way to get out of church. Like, she's like, so what you gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go to the mosque. I'm gonna go to the Kingdom Hall. I don't know. I told her I was gonna try all these places. I had a buddy that was Muslim, and funny thing, I thought she was gonna be like, get.
She let you do it.
She was like, okay.
Man, that's cool. That's just to let you experiment with stuff.
She was like, you don't have to be a Christian if you don't want to be. I just wanted you to know. Have some structure. You know what I mean? So
that's a great way to look at it, man. That's an awesome way to look at it.
And then after that, she just let me she never bothered me about going to church. I was about 14.
Yeah.
And a few years later, I moved out the house. So it was just like she really stopped bothering me. I'll never forget that day. I thought I was gonna get my ass kicked. Truthfully. She was like, yo,
Yeah.
So,
man, it's so I mean, it seems like you give her a lot of credit, for.
Oh, most definitely. Like, she was real blunt with me about just females and
how life works.
She never she'd be like, you go do this. This is gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
I can tell you now. She's like, you can listen to me, or you can. Or you can learn the hard way, And every time I did fuck up or do some crazy shit, I already knew because she told me.
Yeah.
So you start figuring out, like, she really know what the hell she's talking about.
Sure. Yeah.
She like, yeah.
It's interesting to me because I feel like you told me before about some of your friends back home where like they just in one way or another they got stuck. Right, that's what happens to a lot of people in those environments.
People feel stuck. They don't know that you're never stuck. It's just
that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, they feel it's a mental thing. It's a mental block. It's like, oh man, I would be doing something like this or that, but I got kids now.
Yeah. Or if you had the kids,
or they in love with somebody and they just stop caring about what they got going on.
Yeah.
Or you find people that just love the fucking lifestyle. You figure out later, like, you actually like doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you like being a retard. Like you
Like
ain't never, like you like
shit,
running around in the hood and being at the shit and.
Or they don't know anything else too, right? They never tried anything.
They
else.
don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is what it is for me.
Yeah.
You ain't real if you don't. They feel like, oh, you ain't real if you believe this and this is for life. But they, in back of their mind, though, there's always like, yeah, I would do that, but it's always an excuse.
Yeah.
And then some people are happy where they at. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you living in poverty and you working a 9 to 5 for $10 an hour and you're just getting by and you okay with that, then you happy, then who gives a fuck?
Yeah, if you can make peace with it, yeah.
You live in your own life. So at the end of the day, like, you know, I go home, people talk to me about shit like that. They say, oh, man, you know, like, I see you doing good for yourself. That's dope, you know,
yeah.
blah, blah, but, you know, I got 2 kids. And it's very understandable. Like,
sure.
I got these 2 kids. The mama crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I got to be here, bro. I can't just leave my kids and try to move or.
Yeah, it's not that simple to just pop up and
or
leave.
Just not even moving. Maybe I'm like, well, shit, you can at least enroll in a class but they just don't have the ambition.
The ambition, but it also I don't know, it feels like you must have, and maybe it's a little like egotistical of you if you were to think of it this way, but like something's different with you, right? Like something must be different that you had so many people that didn't make it out or got trapped in poverty or in crime, or they ended up in jail, or they had kids too young, or they made these mistakes that like why didn't you make them? What makes you different, you know? Because something's obviously different, right?
Yeah, I made a whole bunch of mistakes. I got locked up.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit. Like, but I never looked at it as like, I remember I had a homeboy, man, and we both been locked up, got criminal records and shit.
Yeah.
And he told me one day, we was in my car, he just was like, I ain't got shit to lose, man. Like, nobody gonna hire me no way. I might as well just go all the way out with it. Like, he just felt like, fuck it now.
Like nihilism.
And that's what
like,
they want. A lot of
times,
I think that's what the system wants you to do, is just give up.
Yeah.
Because just because you got a felony or a misdemeanor or whatever you got, you can get a job or create one.
Yeah. It
ain't over for you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's one interesting thing about our, like, criminal justice system in this country is it's really not designed to help people, you know, get their shit figured out. It's pure punishment is what it is. And you can make an argument for why it's like that, you know, but I like the thought of, let's just say, like, different programs in jails and prisons that help people get their lives together. I like that, but I don't like the idea of making everybody else pay for it. I think that gets real tricky, where how much money am I investing, you know, in, like, let's just say a whole jail full of criminals, right? How many of these people are really going to take advantage of this and get their shit together? Is it 10%? Is it 15%?
I mean, when they'll do anything to get out early.
Yeah, everybody getting yeah. But to do what, right? To go back to what you were doing, you know, it's a fine line there. You want the best for people, but you also don't want to burn all your resources trying to help people that don't want to help themselves either, right? Mm-hmm. Were there any programs like that when you were locked up?
I mean, shit, we had like all types of shit. Or, I mean, you always can get your education. Like, if you don't have any, you're still allowed to get education. So if you ain't got a diploma, you can get diploma. You get GED. Yeah. You can study. If you got that, you can take some college courses. You know what I'm saying? Like, in certain, circumstances. But it's always something, you know what I'm saying, to help you better yourself while you in there. Everybody don't take advantage of it. Some people will, you know what I mean? But it's really about the person. And that stuff should be available, because who gives a fuck who gonna waste it? But for all that one person that doesn't, it makes it worth it. I mean, I know it costs a lot of money, but jailing people is a business. Yeah, it's a business. They making billions off that shit. So, okay, it's just like investing in a football player. Like, you got $3 billion and you're going to pay him $150 million to play 6 years. You know, like, invest in it. He might break his leg and you gave him $60 million to sign, but it's worth the gamble. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's all just a business. That's all that shit is. So a lot of the people most of the people in there don't need to be in there. You got a big percentage of them people who no violent shit.
No violence.
You could probably put them in some classes, some mentorships, like, I don't know, help them motherfuckers a different way. They in there like, I got friends that they ain't no killers.
Sure.
Everybody ain't killers in the streets. Some people just hustling.
Sure.
They just freaking entrepreneurs. They smart, but they picked the wrong
They just
fucking
picked the wrong market. Yeah.
That's what I figured out. I was good at talking to people, getting people to trust me, and because I was always like on point and like, you know, diversity. Like I learned all that young, like, you know, to be around different people. It's all of that you're doing if you're selling drugs or if you're doing any type of crime. Whatever crime you're doing that makes money, you probably could flip it and make it legally. You can.
Sure. Well, we talked about this before, like stuff you learn from the drug world that you can take into entrepreneur world. You know, there's a number of things like that, right? But the principles are all the same. How you treat people, you know, and math. you bring a lot of that stuff over, you know? Yeah. Social skills, networking,
and just business is a big trust factor too. Like people will try something once, especially something that ain't gonna hurt them. Yeah. But if you fuck up on that first try, or if you fuck up too many times over 30 tries, they're gonna find somebody that do it better than you.
Yeah.
So,
that consistency, I know what you're saying.
Consistency, you know. And so you can use, that's the biggest part of it, because that's why any product can be sold at all different prices.
Sure.
I can have a hamburger and tell you like it's worth $17. He can say it's worth $40. It's all the appearance of it, or where it's at. If I'm in the back of a fucking dirty ass shack and I'm trying to tell you my burger worth $17, you like, hell no, bro. You selling this shit out of fucking shitty shack. And then you go to Disney and they put that same burger but on a white plate.
On a white plate.
With a thicker, you know what I'm saying, with a thicker sliced tomato. And that shit is like $17.99. You like, that's a good deal. Yeah. Because you're looking at the lights and shit. You're not even looking at it's the same burger that dude tried to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It actually doesn't even look as good as his. It's just on a better presentation.
Yeah. But in the drug world, that definitely exists. Like people that
every world.
I mean, everything from like I'm thinking drug world specifically, matching baggies, labeled shit, being on time, you know, good pricing, but also being friendly, respectful, being safe, right? Like all that stuff ends up. That's what would make you like a dealer or not like them, no matter what they're selling, right? Whether it's bud or anything else, right? The delivery of the product is, because I mean, let's just say like it's a good example, right? Like for everybody listening, like, you know, you're a barber, and even if you gave the same haircuts, the quality of the cut doesn't change. If you were weird, if you weren't good at social shit, like you weren't good at talking to people, the conversation was awkward, or you were quiet, or it was just like the wrong vibe, people wouldn't come. The haircut isn't the whole thing. It's the delivery of the cut, right? It's the whole experience when you're there. So, you know, that makes a big difference, right?
You know, I like to talk about that too, because I know people who suck at cutting hair and doing hair and shit,
but they're like social chameleons,
but they fucking beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go back and see them. You want to support anything they do, because they're just beautiful people. Sure. And they make as much money as the good person the person that cuts good hair. Sure. So that's what you know. Like, it don't matter what field you in, it always works. Yeah. It always works. People like the person that they don't want to. You don't want to give your money to the person you don't like anyway. So you're gonna pick the person you like the most. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Who you feel treats you the best.
Yeah, music's a good example, right? Because you can sell a mediocre song with the right person, right? If you got the right artist to sell it to somebody, then it just works, you know? Happens all the time.
That's a writer. A lot of writers try to be solo artists, and they just fade away. Yeah. We think they faded away. Yeah. They was one-hit wonders, but they just kept writing songs for everybody else.
Dude, some of the best songwriters in the world are ghostwriters, is the name for them. You'll never see them. Ghostwriters, yeah, and they sell their rights to everybody. And some of them, if you look them up, one guy, what's his name? I want to say Maxwell. But this dude, if you look up his song list, the amount of songs this guy has written,
blow your mind.
Dude, he's got 4 or 5 like #1 hits for 20 years running. from like Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. I mean, all the way through the 90s.
One every year.
Yeah, one or two is going to hit every year, and all the way up to modern stuff, to Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, and you see like one dude can dominate the pop industry. One dude can just literally fucking shape culture on his own. You know, like it's weird, man. And there's many people that are like that, but. Yeah, it's funny how some people they know how the game works. Is that you got to have a salesman, which is your pop singer, right?
Yeah.
You get them to sell your song. That's how it works,
like,
you know.
Sorry, guy, you wrote a dope song, but you don't grab the people right. We got this person though, and they can say anything.
Yeah.
Shit.
So if you were hiring somebody to work at your shop like a barber, are you more interested in their personality or how they cut?
Of course, their personality.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? That's great. As long as they can give a decent haircut, you know
I can
that
help
what's
them do
gonna
the rest. I can help them get better.
Yeah.
As an owner, that's your job, is to be like, okay.
You're a mentor too, right?
Yeah, their mentor, and also, further their education if needed be. So you got people that's gonna be high flyers, and you got people who are gonna be trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
If you ain't helping them, what you doing?
Yeah.
The place you hired them at ain't helping them grow as a person, and you need to let them go.
Yeah. So what are some things that you love about your job in the hair industry, and what are some things that you hate? Because I always feel like this with the drum industry. It's love-hate. Some things are amazing, and other shit I wish it was never like that.
Damn, that's a good question. You know why? Because I think about all the stuff I love all the time, which is a good thing.
Yeah, always.
But damn, what do I complain about? All right, being a barber behind the chair, it's so much shit. Now, when you get to the nitty gritty of it, like with a client, that shit gets super fucking crazy. Like, it's so many things people do in the chair that you don't even understand that drives a barber fucking nuts. Like,
some people you don't even want to talk to.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Like some people come in, they just not, they're not social people. They're a little weird in their own way, and your job is to like open them up a little bit.
Yeah, smooth this out.
And if you can get that person open up just a little bit, they gonna love you for life because they don't open up to nobody.
Yeah.
So those people are like really the clients that love you the most.
Sure.
The ones
do you ever hear crazy shit from them? Did anybody ever tell you they're like cheating on their wife or some shit and they haven't told anybody yet? But they tell you, I can see that.
Everything. Like I know That's the thing. That's the trust part. I was going back all the way back to what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If the person figure out, damn, I could really tell this person any fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they ain't got a reason to tell nobody. They like, that's not gonna help them in their life. They don't even know me. The only time I see this person is like a psychiatrist. The only time I see this person is when I make an appointment.
People treat you like
they don't give a fuck about
sometimes.
me, huh? Yeah, like
yeah. I would definitely see that.
That's a barber's job, is to like,
Man, that's such a cool like cultural thing in like the history of barbershops. It's probably always been that way.
It's always been that way.
It's like a safe zone for dudes to talk about dudes.
It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
Because it's like everybody in there, even the barbers amongst each other, live in totally separate parts of the city. They really probably only some barbers do hang out together like outside of work, but it's usually after work.
Gotcha.
And they all got families. If it's 6 barbers in the shop.
Yeah.
They hang out. They work together, but you can't do 8 hours with a man every day and want to do more.
Sure. Yeah.
So all those guys is like your shop brothers, But when work over, I'm the hell out of here. Going back to my other life, my real life.
Yeah.
This is my money maker. So, and don't get me wrong. Sometimes you have a barbershop full of dudes as homies. They might go out together. Sure. But that's less than more. You know what I'm saying? So
it makes sense. I mean, it would be the same way at, let's just say, like a mechanic shop, right? Like everybody's buddies there and you talk your work shit and then you go home,
so
right?
The clients don't even have to worry about them really. You could say something and maybe the barber next to him might hear. But really, it's a personal thing. The clippers are buzzing. Yeah. The way the sound works in a barbershop, you'd be surprised. You really can't hear it unless that other dude yelling at every story. So it's a lot of fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot of...
chit-chat, like gossip?
No, basically privacy. Yeah, privacy.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I'm sure some people just let loose, right? Because it's not normal that you would be one-on-one with a dude just sitting down talking, unless you plan and like schedule to hang out with your buddy, right? It's not always. A lot of men, I think, don't find themselves in that situation. They should. You should have.
Most guys, if they got their shit together and they work, if you work and got your shit together, you see your barber more than you see some of your best friends.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Your barber's mandatory.
Every week or every 2 weeks.
Your best friends ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Once you grown, your best friends you hook up when you can. And that hair, you get it done on the regular basis.
Not negotiable.
Yeah, that's like something you gotta have if you're really out here. Like, you want to get to the next level in life. The first thing first, your appearance gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be playing with your hair. I try to tell guys that don't play around with getting your hair cut.
Sure.
And keeping yourself looking fresh and clean at all times. Be ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had a James Bond mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. What, you know, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah. See, I've always looked at I look at it more as like when I'm older, but like personal hygiene and everything in that category, all things grooming, all things fashion, all of that stuff. It's a lot more than being vain or materialistic, or it's not always an ego thing. Like, you ever gotten and looked good for nobody? Just to like walk around town and have that feeling. Or, you know, throw on like a pair of jeans even though you're staying at home. That sort of thing.
Like my day off, the days I don't work, I make sure I get up.
Sure.
I get dressed.
But see, that's tied into something like personal integrity, personal responsibility. It's deeper than just wanting to look good.
You got to be raised like that.
Yeah, or I mean, you can learn it. Yeah, you can learn it as an adult. But it's a mentality more than it is you trying to just look good for the world. It's not always rooted in like... It's
not about the world. It's just about the energy you feed.
Sure. Yeah, that's a great way to say it. The energy you actually feed. Yeah.
It's like when you look good, you're going to feel good. People are going to feel that.
Yeah.
And you're going to be a magnet. You're going to attract them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because when you walk around and you don't feel like you at your best, people can feel that. Yeah. You ain't got to say nothing. It's just you looking like not too confident, man.
Sure.
But when you confident, it's something different about it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of more things than just, but that haircut, every guy when he get out the chair, it feels fucking great.
Yeah,
they all get up and do some extra shit like, whew, shit, man. Like, they feel amazing. Like, ain't a lot of shit that make you do that in the world as a man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. It's a lot like leaving the tailor when you get a suit fitted on you and you just, you know what I mean? It's just it's a special feeling.
You finally go out in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Because then you leave the shop, you got your hair nice and shit.
Yeah.
Then you go home, you put that brand new suit on because you about to go somewhere nice. You feel like the best. You put your best cologne on. That should be some everyday shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It should be more than less.
I don't know. I'm starting to learn that more and more as I get older. It's a lot of that stuff. What's the way to say it? Like loving your car, right? I used to think of that as like materialistic shit. Like you shouldn't care about that, right? Because you're getting caught up in things of the world that don't really matter. But
you said loving your car?
Loving your car. Thinking you have, like, spending extra money on a car that you absolutely love instead of being, let's just say, being humble and having humility.
So you're saying, okay. I feel what you're getting to. I'm going too deep right now. But I was about to say.
Well, I mean, some people can overdo it.
Overdo it. Like, it means everything.
Like, Miami. That's a good example of overdoing it. You gotta have the gold chain and you gotta have the Gucci shirt and you gotta have the Ferrari. And it's too materialistic, right? You get what I'm saying? Where it's overkill. You're living to like impress people you don't even fucking know.
Now you're going out the realm with it.
Right. That's like too far. But there's a line in there where it's like, no, you should take pride in the car you drive, in the haircuts you have, in the clothes that you wear, because like you said, it's like you're feeding some kind of energy inside of you, and it's not tied into like being like an egotistical person. You know what I mean? There's a separation there.
Yeah, and I don't even mean like when I say that, like I mean your best. Like you don't got to be Gucci and all that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, your best. A haircut is your best. Can't nobody take that from you. You know
that's a good point.
It's yours every time, and it's only yours. You are a piece of art. No matter how your hair grow on your face, you know what I'm saying? You are the piece of art.
That's how you look at clients?
Yeah.
Just a weird shaped canvas coming in?
It's just a different shaped canvas all day, getting a different type of trimming, you know what I mean? Basically, in a certain shape to bring out the facial features more. Yeah. And make sure that they look their best when they leave.
Yeah. Are you still getting better at cutting hair? You still feel like you're learning? Still changing?
Yeah, you just get faster at certain shit. And
faster for sure.
You start finding other pieces of gear that you might really think are the best for certain situations. Yeah. Because you can learn how to cut hair fast, but then you got to learn like what clipper works best in certain situations, on certain hair. And you start getting deep into it with that.
Yeah. Because I remember when we met, almost 10 years ago now, I was at Floyd's. You were working at a chain shop around here, so you had a chair there. But then just a couple years later, you got, what was it, that suite? It was a little suite in another building. As you were solo there. But now you got your own storefront in a nice part of town, you know? So like, I'm curious, like, what do you see? What's the whole, when you stretch it all the way out? Is it chains? You open in multiple shave shops?
At first I thought that, you know.
I mean, that's the big money, but that's a lot of work too.
I wouldn't do the work.
Yeah.
I would, you know, I would have to pay somebody to do it. I don't want to do that work.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I know what I want to do and what I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll build it up, then hire somebody to do the part I need them to do.
Sure, that's how you scale, right?
I got time. I'll pay for my own time to have, you know, that's how I feel.
Time is the most valuable thing you have. All the money in the world
sometimes
can't
you
buy
gotta
you
pay
a
for
second.
your time. So you can have time to do something else and make even more. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But also it's like, who was that? I was talking with Chris, he's a community manager and he does this other the drum podcast with me. I was talking with him one time about, he was talking with his boss at this lighting company he worked with a couple years ago. And the guy, he had bought something at like Best Buy, a cable or an adapter or some shit. And they realized when they got back, he didn't need it, that it was like about the wrong thing. And the dude just threw it in the trash. And it was worth like 40, 50 bucks. And the guy just threw it away. And Chris, he was like, you know, keep in mind, he's making like an hourly wage there. He's not making a ton of money. And he's talking to the owner that did this. And the owner said it's not worth the drive back. Like, you know, it's 50 bucks, like whatever, not worth it. But you gotta remember, this guy's a millionaire. So in his eyes, I was trying to explain this to Chris, like, I know it seems crazy that you would just throw away 50 bucks like that, but you have to consider, what is your time worth when you're generating millions of dollars a year as like a CEO of a company? That 30 minutes that it takes you to drive back is worth so much more than $50. It's not worth $50. It's worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And so you cut your losses sometimes like that, because the most valuable thing that you have is time. And the higher level you get, the more it's worth.
That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, you grab like a CEO of a tech company, or like, shit, you can go pop star, grab Taylor Swift. What's an hour of your time worth? It's worth $50,000, bro. I'm not turning around to Best Buy to return some shit that I bought for a few $100. You know, it's a totally different way to think about valuing your time. But it's weird, man. It's the only thing you can't buy. All the money in the world, nobody can sell you a second. It's not for sale. Sorry. It's genuinely priceless, you know? Yeah. Sucks. Sucks, right? I wish I could buy it. I would give up a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. Buying time.
Well, sure, I get what you're saying. You can negotiate with life to get more of it.
But not more than the time that you're going to actually have, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're going way too far. What I'm talking about is regular time.
You just rearranging the budget. Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
So, okay, I can do this 5 days a week, spend 8 to 12 hours on it, make sure it's working good, right? And I'll pay myself, what, fucking shit, I don't know, $100,000.
Yeah.
Cool. But if I fucking pay somebody else 30.
And you have to work 0. Or 20% of the time. Yeah.
No, I don't got to work 0. I'll get them 35. You know what I'm saying? With a couple benefits. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be cool with that. You know, if they're younger, they're going to be able to deal with that for a little bit.
Sure.
And that's all I want them to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to be doing all that time I get back. I just paid for it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm talking about doing. If it ain't like your boy, if it ain't worth it, I ain't going to pay it. But if it is, if somebody gonna give me $100,000 and I can get somebody 30 to do the whole job.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And still hold on to my 70.
Yeah.
And make another 100 because I got all that time.
And then you just open 5 stores the same way. Right?
So simple, bro.
Entrepreneurship in general is like, I said this a couple times on a couple other podcasts, but I fucking love this phrase, man. There's a philosopher, this dude named Carl Jung, and he had this phrase where he says, be careful of wisdom that you didn't earn. And I look at it as like, with entrepreneurship, you can listen to all the podcasts in the world and you can talk to CEOs and business owners and they'll tell you certain things. But until you do it, like, you don't really learn the lesson. Like, stuff doesn't stick until you hit it yourself. And then it sticks in a totally different way. Like, there's a difference between wisdom that you earn and wisdom that somebody told you that you're quoting, and stuff like this where you think, I don't know, we talk about business a lot, but like scaling your company, scaling your business, like different principles of what it is to run a business, how you look at it. The reason it hits between us is because we both have like these 10-year-old businesses, and stuff kind of hits at the same time. Yeah. Where like, I get it, man. Like, I'm doing that now. But if we talked about it 10 years ago, we would have said the same shit.
This shit.
Well, we would have said the same shit, but it was because somebody told us that, not because we lived it. Like, it's weird, right?
I would have talked about it a little differently, but for the most part, yeah. Yeah. You're going to speak things into existence more when it ain't there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's weird, right? Because it's like, you can read all the books in the world, but you haven't earned that information yet, right? It's almost like it's not yours until you live it. Sometimes I feel like business is like that, like business principles. Like, until you've tried this with your baby, your business, you really don't know what that lesson is yet. And then as soon as you try it, it's got this different weight to it. It always feels different when you do something yourself, you know. But I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. It's interesting. I think about what kind of shit do I think I know that I haven't even earned yet. I say it because I know it's true.
You ain't earned everything that you know?
Well, like, I say it because I know it's true, but I've never actually done it. I can say a whole lot of shit about marriage for a dude that's been married 2 months, right? Things like that, you know? There's a lot of things, things like that.
2 months is all right. You're like, so I see what's going on now.
Been together 8 years.
So that ain't, you know.
Yeah. But I mean,
you know what you had to do it.
Exactly. I know you took a lot of stuff to get there.
A lot of people ain't never been through that part.
Yeah.
So you can't explain a lot because most people ain't never been married. 50% of us at least.
Or been together for 8 years. Yeah. It's a long time.
So most people ain't even never been married.
Yeah. I remember you told me that not a lot of your friends got married growing up. It wasn't common at all for dudes to get married.
Nah.
It's interesting. Why do you think that is? People like the freedom?
They just like the freedom, and they just never wanted to do it. I don't know, but I remember one of my homeboys got married, and he was my homeboy, but he was cooler with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My other people. So I still got invited, but like as a guest.
He was in the group, but yeah.
I got invited as a guest, but he was my homie growing up, so he was one person I can say. And then we had a good time at his wedding. And then, had to be one more person. I just can't think of it right now. Yeah. Might have been one more. Might have been one more.
That's crazy, man. I don't know. I feel like marriage is a weird one, right? Because in my eyes, it's like you got two options. You get married or you don't. And a marriage, you can imagine, well, it's hard to imagine what comes with it. Like, what makes people even do it, right? Like, you're definitely you're making a deal with the world. You're giving up freedom. You're giving up the ability to, have sex with other women, to go date. There's a bunch of things that like, it's kind of implied in the marriage. You're supposed to do it this way, you know? And so you're making a deal with the world. And I feel like a lot of guys don't know, what are you getting though? What is a wife? You know, like, what's a marriage like? Like, because you do get some shit that you don't get from girlfriends, that you don't get from the dating world. It's different. Yeah. You get a life partner. All your bills are split in half permanently. You get to plan everything you want to do with somebody. You got a teammate for all shit in life, right? Like, it's a deal you're making. That's a different setup, right?
I mean, everything ain't always split up that way, but I feel what you're saying.
Not always.
You can't say that to a lot of dudes. They pay for everything.
Yeah. Shit. But for me, one of the things that helped me be all right with the concept of getting married was trying to figure out, like, what is the deal I'm making with the world, right? Like, it's if you decide to stay single, there's definitely some things that you get from that whole world that are awesome. But I don't know. I like taking inventory of what's the deal that you're making. What's the dating world like, forever? And then what's married life like forever? And the dope thing is you can have both. You could date, not at the same time, you can't have both, but you could date for a long time and stay in that world and then eventually move to the other world and see what married life is like. And I felt like I got enough out of the dating world. I felt like I did it enough, you know. Of course.
That's why everybody gets married. That's when you feel like, okay.
Yeah.
That's what people tell me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it feels, but that's what people say. They be like, you just know. You're done with that shit.
It wasn't like that with me though. I thought about it. I always fuck myself up overthinking, but like I didn't just know. I had to think about it a lot, you know. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if I told you this before. Me and Kelly have talked about it before. I got my fan base and my following after me and Kelly were together. when we met, I didn't have a big following or fans or anything. And now I've got 500,000-600,000 followers across multiple platforms. Yeah. And I never tried dating women with that because I don't know what that does. But I'm sure as fuck it changes things, right? Of course it does, right? When chicks find out that you got 250,000 followers on Instagram, that changes a lot of shit. And I never tested the waters with that. I don't know what it's like. And I've asked Kelly too, and she's like, "Oh, it would work. It would work. You could get girls that you think would be out of your league, but then they see that, and all of a sudden you're not anymore. Shit like that."
Yeah. Your image on social media.
Weird, isn't it? It's like a life hack.
People, they believe it when they see it. They believe it, man.
But then, but think about this though, man. Like, think about when you were dating, hanging out with chicks when you were 14, 15, 16, right? You're getting, I mean, you remember what it's like to be nervous around a girl and like you know what I mean? Like you work through all that stuff when you're young, and it forces you to build some social skills. You can't be awkward, man. You gotta go hang out with the chick and figure out how to talk at dinner. You gotta figure it out, you know? Man. And it's hard.
That was the funnest part growing up.
It was a lot of fun.
That shit was fun, bro.
It gives you butterflies, right? Makes y'all nervous and shit.
Fun as hell, though.
But see, imagine now if you grew up and you were 16 and you had 1 million followers on Instagram. All of a sudden, the world is like handed to you. Like,
I mean, shit.
Don't you think you would suck at talking to girls if they just came up to you because you had 1 million followers and that you didn't actually have to be cool? You didn't have to be cool.
I mean, that would suck if that happened. But
I think that does happen. I think there's kids that use social media. That's how they get in with chicks. That's how they get in front of girls. But then they really don't know what to do because it's just that 1 million followers that got them there, and they're not actually that good at speaking to women. They're not good at making friends. You know, they're not even that cool. They just make some content that caught on TikTok. Right? I think it's a hard position to be in.
There's a lot of that going on, but yeah. Shit, they'll figure it out when the fans come. Shit, they wanted it, they gonna get it.
Yeah, yeah.
You worked that hard. You got 1 million followers, and it worked. Then shit, you better be ready for that shit because it's coming. And if they come and you act like, "Oh my God," that's on your ass. Because you might have no more fans. Shit. Yeah. But no, I mean, if you pull 1 million and say 100,000 of them actually meet you, which won't even happen.
No.
Shit. All you gotta do is be cool with a few of them, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
No, everybody else will just be wishing they met you.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just glad. I think it would fuck up a kid more than we realize to grow up with social media as like, that's the way that you make your friends. That's like the social credit score. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When you and I grew up, I know you're a little older than me, but still when we grew up, the social credit score was just how you act. If people like you, if you got a good reputation and people say he's cool, and then you hang out with him, you say, "Damn, Chris actually was cool. I like hanging out with him. He's a cool dude." Mm-hmm. That's what matters. Yeah. That makes you a cool person or not. And I feel like, man, when you're 15 now, your Instagram followers matter way more than that. You can be weird as fuck, but if you got a bunch of followers, oh shit, he's really cool, right? It like overrides the fucking system, you know. I think that's dangerous. I think for kids, I worry not for us. We made it out. We grew up without internet, right? I mean, at least for a chunk.
We were grown-ups when this shit came. When this shit finally hit like this, we were grown-ups.
Yeah.
Facebook.
And so we learned all our shit. Yeah. We learned how to talk to people. We learned how to meet a girl's parents.
It was like, this is extra help.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to hitting the pavement. I usually be in the streets like, what up?
It was just a bonus for us.
Yeah, I'm like, I got this too? So
yeah.
I can go like 8 colleges out this way.
Yeah.
And be like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
that was crazy. And that wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah.
Shit, that was just, 10, 12 years ago when all this shit started. Like,
it's weird, isn't it? So fast, man. Do you remember MySpace? Did you have it?
Hell yeah. I ain't never used that motherfucker. Because people had some crazy, they used to change the back, ground and shit, put money signs and all types of
top
crazy
5.
shit.
Remember that friends list, top 5?
They had all types of shit. You got your own music playing on that motherfucker. Which was so funny.
Yeah, you had a playlist on it.
As soon as you go to their page, the music just like, you like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Niggas like they shit doing all types of crazy shit. I'm like, I ain't even know how to use it. I was just like, I ain't really fucking with it. I had some music on there because back in the day I had like songs and shit.
Sure.
I had some songs on there.
Yeah, I remember. I was in high school. I used to have metal shit on there. Yeah.
I was dropping my own tracks. Like I used to put them on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. But once Facebook hit, yeah, that shit went crazy.
Sure. Are you worried at all? You ever worry about where this shit's going? And not for us, right? Because obviously, I think it matters that you grew up without it. You learn how to be a real person, and then the internet, like you said, I mean, but
you said a real person.
But like the way you and I look at the internet,
robots and shit. Like,
well, like if the internet went down, I know how to be a fucking person. I don't really need this.
I mean, it don't matter because if it went down, everybody just have to be who they are.
But see, what if you never learn how to be who you are? You learn how to make TikTok videos.
Oh shit, that's your skill in life. But now you gonna have to. But now it ain't no more. Shit, what you gonna do? Do something else.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna have no choice. Life gonna just keep going. So we gonna find out who, who really hustling. Who just still hustling off a number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not a fucking platform. I mean, people talk about that, but these platforms ain't going nowhere.
I don't think they are either. No.
Yeah, so basically, don't worry about it if you got a platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
See,
just make sure you got your email and your number attached to your platform. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can't lose everybody that's fucking with you.
But see, maybe this is a difference too. I look at it from the perspective of like trying to have a kid, and I think about, like, me and Kelly talk about this, like, at what age do you give a kid an iPhone and tell them, here's Instagram, here's Facebook, here's Twitter?
I say shit, about 12. Shit. Fuck it. There you go, man. Listen, see, I want to monitor your shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It's all part of life.
Yeah.
I can hide it from you. If you finally get it, you're going to go crazy. What, you 17 and you finally figure it out? No. Kids gonna have it when they go to school when they like 10.
Yeah,
they're gonna be asking you when they 10 years old.
You can't hide everything from them. You're right. They'll find out
because you got one. You let them play on yours.
Yeah,
they're gonna be asking you before they 10 for
That's true. Yeah, but like, okay, have you ever seen the documentary? It's on Netflix called Social Dilemma.
I think so.
Man, the guys that wrote the algorithms for Facebook, for Instagram, like to keep you on, keep you engaged, keep you swiping and scrolling on shit. Those guys said they would never let their kids on it. And these are grown, these are men in their 50s with kids that are like 12, 13, 14. And they'll straight up say, my kid is not allowed on that on Instagram, on Facebook. And I wrote it. I made it do what it does. And I would never let them use it. Because they know how it's designed to suck you in. It's designed to show you things. This is one of the more fucked up parts, right? Like, I know you're an open-minded person. And if somebody has an idea that you never heard before, or that maybe even you disagree with, you'll still hear it out. I'll hear what you got to say and I'll entertain it for a second, right? But what social media does is interesting. It shows you things that it knows you love, and only things that it knows you love. So you end up getting in this little bubble where it's not exposing you to different ideas, different opinions. It's showing you exactly what you already believe. And so my question would be like, how do you grow? How do you grow if you're never shown anything that's like different from what you already know? If you go on Instagram and you say, I like cars and I like lifting weights and I like fashion, and it's like, boom, here you go. That's all. How do you ever gonna have a new hobby? You ever gonna discover some different shit? Maybe you like fucking archery and you just never knew because like I worry people get stuck in these little bubbles.
Everybody do.
Yeah.
Even before social media, people got stuck in bubbles. I want to do this for a living. They get stuck in bubbles without social media.
That's
true. A lot of shit that people want to blame social media for, really though, been going on.
It's a human problem anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I could apply it in some areas.
That love attention. It just shows more like the people who love attention,
That's a good point. Yeah. People do love attention, yeah.
They've been loving attention before that. Now they just got another way to display it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like motherfuckers been had that problem.
We just threw a number on it
now. We just like, look, now you can show everybody how cool you are. Like, it's like, here you go. Like, of course they're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
It was people like that before the internet. Like, every time you see them, they trying to do something extra to be,
But see, think about it like another drug, though. Like, people have always liked getting fucked up. Always. Never changed. It's part of being a human. You like getting fucked up. But we didn't have crack for a real long time. And then all of a sudden we did. And that ruined a whole bunch of people's lives. Because it was just... And you're right. People been getting fucked up the whole time. There was already a problem. But we didn't have this fucking tool now. Now that you got crack, well, it fucks your life up, right? It's kind of like that, right?
You start talking about crack, man.
But that's a lot like that's how I look at social. I mean, you're right. Bro. People always want attention. They always have wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. So we're gonna give y'all crack. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, this is a different drug altogether.
Right now, they can charge if they started just being like, if they just said tomorrow, Instagram is $5.99 a month.
$5.99 a month. Everybody's fucking paying. I'm paying. I have to
auto pay.
Everybody say Apple Pay, double click.
I thought y'all said $9.99. Yeah. I want the premium service, bitch.
Yeah.
Like people will be
no
paying.
ads.
Yeah, give me all my shit back.
Yeah.
The niggas will go crazy.
That's funny, man. I never thought about that, but of course, who the fuck who would be like, nah, I'm good. I'm not paying.
I mean, it'll be a lot of people. But who'll be pissed. And they'll be talking to you about it. You'll be sitting there like, $6 though, bro? It's not a big deal. Like, that'll be my mind. Like, you know, like,
yeah,
I enjoy my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
man, that's crazy to think about. Everybody.
What's the price that you'll be like, fuck nah?
For me, it's different though, right? Because I run a business off of it. So I would pay several $100s a month.
I pay whatever.
Yeah. Man, that's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even be tripping. I'd just be like, fuck it, man. I got to pay this, bro. I'm getting money off this thing.
Yeah. See, I look at it like, I don't know. I mean, almost like porn in a way where it's like, it's a drug. It has a dopamine response is what it has, right? That's what social media does, and that's what porn does too. It's a dopamine response. But I wonder sometimes if it's like a drug we're not evolved to handle. Like we're not evolved to handle crack. That's why so many people get their lives fucked up. You're not built for this. It's way too much of a good thing. You know, I know it's a good feeling, but it's so much you have no clue what to fucking do with it. And I worry sometimes that like social media is a lot like that. It's a lot like porn where some people can handle this fine. Seriously, some people have no problem with it at all. I put myself in that court. It doesn't bother me. I've never had a problem with that.
Porn.
But porn. But some people, some dudes, according to them, say it fucks their whole life up. Porn does. Yeah. Whole lot of guys have problems with being addicted to porn. That's crazy. I know you don't know about that world. I don't either.
I know about the porn world. But I just don't fuck with it like that.
That's how I feel.
Everybody watch some porn, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't like never came back like, oh, I need to see some more. Like
some crazier shit, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'd rather be this porn star. I know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to watch you do your thing. I'm trying to do my thing. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck all that, man. You feel me? Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't like porn. I gotta watch somebody else do it.
Yeah. No, I know exactly.
It's cool and all, but fuck all that.
Yeah. I know. I know exactly what you mean.
To seeing it. That's all I'm saying. Is like, how do you get addicted? How I feel about it. To each his own. But how do you get addicted to that? Watching somebody else get their thing off?
Yeah, but see, you can say the same thing. How does somebody get addicted to Instagram or to crack or to alcohol or to like? You can name the drawer. It's like I don't get it, but it's weird. You know what?
Man, men don't talk about that a lot, then, because I ain't had no friends. Maybe one in my life, my whole life, that actually a dude that told me he watched a lot of porn. Like,
yeah.
Or said he was addicted.
I had a dude on this podcast where he said he was addicted to porn. Yeah.
I guess a lot of people don't really talk about it if they is.
It's embarrassing. It's definitely embarrassing. Because like you said, like why wouldn't you just go be the porn? Like if you like having sex, you could just go have sex. Isn't that way cooler? And it is. But I think some men don't even have, that's not even an option for them. They don't know how to do that. I think
most of the people watching is just like, I don't get none.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pay.
That's like a prerequisite. Of course, you're not getting laid. That's what. Yeah, that's why you're interested in the first place.
What about the married men? No, the dudes that is
married men don't get laid too. That happens sometimes.
I know, but this don't make no sense.
That sucks.
This shit is crazy, man.
It sucks.
Like it's dudes that's and they still addicted to porn, bro.
That too. Yeah. But it's like
I know people. Yeah. I don't want to say they're addicted, but I know people that fuck with porn, but I don't know how deep they is into it.
They might not know either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't be around them like that, but to say like addicted to porn, like
it's a weird one.
You doing it? You doing it? Does that mean you watching it every day?
Yeah. Oh, dude, 4 or 5 times a day for some men. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a crazy addiction.
It's a weird addiction.
But this shit's free now, right? You ain't even got to pay for it.
Basically, yeah. I don't know anybody that's paid for porn.
What's the website? Weird. The website everybody use.
Pornhub is the biggest one in the world, right?
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pornhub's the biggest in the world.
It's another one too, though, right?
Yeah, I just can't imagine paying for porn. That seems like you just suck at using the internet. Like it doesn't cost any money, bro. But then there's
Everything is
OnlyFans and
free.
shit. If you got like one chick that you really
some
like.
some people paying for some, because how people making all this money on OnlyFans though? So people paying for this type of shit.
Yeah.
So, which is crazy. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, people making like 20 bands, 100 bands a month.
Yeah, but man, I don't know, man. I thought about this more as I get a lot older. But like, I mean, let me ask you this. It's a deep question. It's a hard question. Like, is there any morality to sexuality? How you interact with the world sexually? How you have sex with women? How you treat women? How you like how you carry yourself sexually? Is there any morality in there? Like, you draw a line at rape, right? Obviously, that's immoral, right? It's wrong thing to do. But where are the other lines? Does that make sense?
Oh,
it's a hard.
Other lines of what? What you mean when you say that? Like
sexual. Like, for example, like, would you say that looking at porn 5 times a day is immoral? That there's something about that is wrong.
It's a waste of time.
Waste of time. I'd agree with that.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Even if you watch porn every day, you beat your meat, whatever you do when you watch it. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit off.
Yeah.
Why you going back 4 more times in a day? That's too much time.
Yeah. It's too much time for sure. I mean, say it this way. If you're having sex with 5 women a day, right or wrong? Is that right or wrong?
If you out here 4 to 5 a day.
Yeah, 4 to 5 different women a day.
Iron Man, because we got Devin shit. Ain't nobody out here got time. You know what I'm saying? Unless you in your life.
Do you think that's good for you? Do you think it's good for
shit, if it made you feel good, then yeah.
But not everything. Crack makes you feel good. Also kills you. Or a whole lot of things make you feel good.
Sex is addictive too.
Yeah.
It's an addiction.
Yeah.
I've always been addicted to it.
Sure. Well, by a lot, you're programmed to want to have it all the time. I'm obsessed with.
That's totally different.
I'm obsessed with morality. That's one of my like philosophy passions is morality. Like, where do people draw lines and why? What do you consider right and wrong? And how do you make up your mind? For example, if you had a daughter and she's fucking 20 dudes a day, you could say, hey, right? Man, I'm dead serious. You would say, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you would feel bad for that.
If your daughter was doing that?
Yeah.
Did you just, man, what the hell?
A girl you love.
That's trippy, bro.
Any girl that you really love and you really care about.
I was fucking how many dudes a day?
20, 10, 5, don't matter. Multiple.
Yeah, one a day. One a day is crazy.
One a day is crazy, right? If it's different dude. And let's just say you love that woman. Like, it's a sister, it's a friend, it's anybody like that. You care about them, right? You don't want that for them. There's a certain amount of dudes where you're like, I don't want this for you. But why? How do you pick your number, and why is it that one guy's okay? One guy's okay
with a certain woman.
With a certain woman.
Bullshit.
If you care about them and you want the best for them. And that's what I'm asking. Like, where do you draw that moral line of like what's acceptable and what's not?
If you start talking to a woman about what you accept and all of that, then you basically making her your woman. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell her shit until you really with her.
Well, but that's why I said daughter. That's why I said daughter.
If I'm not really with the woman, I don't really want to know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just don't even want to know.
I'm not. If we don't sit down and say we a couple, then I'm not gonna question nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask you anything about
you just stay
I'm not gonna ask you anything about your other lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care right now.
But see, that's the teacher in me. I want to know, and I want to see exactly how I could like.
What you talking about? Somebody that you've been fucking with for a long time, like this? No.
I'm talking about like, let's just say. I mean, mom is a weird example, but like a woman that you really care about, just somebody that you want the best for them. That's it. That's it. You're not in a relationship with them. You just want to tell them what you think is the ideal setup. Here's the way to live. Here's the way to do it. Right? Yeah. You definitely wouldn't tell them to sleep with 15 dudes a day. You wouldn't say that. That's fucked up. But why is it fucked up? What
they did that?
Why do you believe that that's not the right way to live?
Wow. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's complicated.
It's because everybody told you to believe that.
I don't know that. See, I don't believe that. I think that having sex with multiple people who you have no connection with, I think it slowly devalues sex. Where all of a sudden you don't look at sex as though it's connected to anything. It's just just two bodies doing the thing, and that's all it is.
No, the sex part, that's all that really is.
I don't know if I think you can make it that way. I think you can make it that way if you want to.
Listen, the sex part is all it is until you figure out that you actually like the person. You know what I'm saying? Sex is okay with all of them. You know what I'm saying? As you know, as a guy, you like, oh, she look good.
Yeah.
She's cool. But until you start spending time with the woman, that's when you start feeling like, damn, I'm hanging out with her a lot now. I care about that part more than that part. That's when shit get, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
And that's when, you know what I'm saying, shit get crazy.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the other side of this argument though. This is an argument for, and keep in mind, I'm not telling anybody I actually believe this, but it's an interesting argument, right? So the argument would be why you should wait to have sex until you're married, which to me is like a fucking bad idea. It always seems to me like it's a bad idea, right? You're not gonna know anything about sex until you're actually married to the woman, right? So what if you just have fucking horrible sex with them and like that? I'm always worried about that. Right?
You guys got to teach each other.
But here's the thing: think about when you were having sex growing up, and you were having sex with different women, and you're slowly like. You're learning shit. It's like you're learning how to play a video game, right? Like you learn all these different skills, what women like and what they don't, and what's cool and what's not cool, and boundaries and shit. Like you don't talk about it always, but you figure that stuff out the more you have sex. But imagine if you got to do that with one person. It's like you're figuring out the fucking video game together. And isn't that kind of dope? Isn't that kind of fucking
doing
cool?
It with one person?
If you only slept with one person, the person that you married. You agreed that we're only going to ever do this with us two, and that's it.
So you guys never had any sex with anybody else?
With anybody else ever. You lost your virginity together, and that's it. You figure out the whole game with just you two. Something's kind of fucking cool about that, right?
I don't know. I don't know about that, brother. I know. I can't say that now, man.
That's not what I did. And you
can say that to a virgin, and he'll be like, "That does sound dope."
Sounds great.
But saying it to like a guy that's already been through this shit,
yeah,
it don't sound that dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, okay, listen, I get it. It's like a movie.
Yeah, it's a lot like a movie.
Oh my God, we did it. Nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else touched us. And then you get old, and the whole time from young, walking these streets, driving in your car, until you get old and brittle. They show that the movie y'all never had sex with nobody else, but the whole time, you had to look at all this just everywhere.
Yeah,
and just be like, I don't even want to touch that shit.
But see, self-control is like it's like a virtue. It's close to a virtue, right?
I said that's what I'm saying. If I was a virgin and we said that, but yeah, that's gonna be dope. You actually try it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's too.
Looking back on it, no, that's not dope. That's not dope at all.
I think it's like I look at it like two options you got, right? One is to go out there and experiment, and the other is to not experiment. And I think you get something out of both. I think you definitely get something out of doing it the way you and I did it, which is where you have sex with multiple people before you settle down on a person, you know. I think there's a lot of value in doing that for sure. But there's also a part of me that's like, if I could run it back, I would be really curious what it's like to have something super, super, super unique that's just me and this person and absolutely nobody else. Something about that is cool. I'm not saying I want to do it. But if I could run it back, that'd be a fun experiment to run. See if you like it, you know?
See if you can actually do it.
It might be a level of sex that you and I never even had.
What do you mean? It's the only level of sex it would be.
Well, but what if it's a level that you don't know even exists yet?
It's going to be a level, and we're never going to know if it's a better one or a worse one.
Yeah, we don't get to know. We don't get to
figure it out. So you don't know this. It could be the worst level. It could be a 3, and you think you're killing the game your whole life.
But see, that's okay. That's an interesting point, though, because if you think you're killing it, you just fucking believe it.
You fucking with me right now, bro.
But no kidding. There might be some dude out there having horrible sex, but he thinks he's fucking absolutely the best in the game. He thinks his wife is the hottest chick in the world. She's not. She's not even good at having sex. But they both just fucking believe that they walk around fucking lit up.
That's why I just look back on it like, I just do. Give me 3. Give me 3 goals. Give me 3 goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to go back and slow it all the way down.
Yeah.
3 would be the number.
3.
Be easy to do. You know what I'm saying?
3 goals, you said?
No, you said sex with one person. I'm saying 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
3
people. Yeah,
3
like
people.
you saying, what if it was just one? I'm like, let's say just 3. Go all the way back.
Mind that. I don't mind that either.
Yeah, if you just think of it like this, you go all the way back, and you get all this time back from, say, the age of 17, 18, to pick 3 people till now.
Yeah. See, 3 people.
And if you think back on three of your best people that you had, you'd be like, that'd be a good 3 to.
If it was the best, like, if it was the best, if you could pick the 3 best, yeah. See, I like the idea of having sex with a less amount of people. I don't like racking up the number. I don't like that. I think that becomes. I think you can do it, and when guys are young, it's like a phase you go through. Where I understand it. I went through that too. You know, where it's like fucking divide and conquer. It's like war shit. You know, I understand what that comes from, but I also think that, like, for example, even just as being people, like, you got impulses that are natural to you. It's normal, but you control yourself all the time. There's certain things, like, for example, like, you're in shape, you eat right, you work out, but donuts are fucking delicious. Yeah. Why do you say no to donuts sometimes? Because you know
I don't need them.
You know you don't need it. It's not good for you. So it's like you give up the good thing because there's something better if you do what's difficult. And I look at going out and just like slaying the fucking masses of women that are out there. I look at it as like that's an option. You can do that. But do you ever see them as donuts? Where it's just like, hey man, sometimes it's better to say no because integrity, pride, self-control, like all those
comes,
and that's that sexual morality I'm talking about, right? All that comes into
play as you get older, you know.
As you get older, yeah.
Like as you get older, you like shit. Can't anybody just fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm just not gonna let
standards go up. That's a big part of it.
It's not fucking with anything. You know, you gotta have your shit together. You know, like I ain't like I'm half stepping. You know what I'm saying? So. That right there will make you stop fucking around with half of these crazy whatever you doing out here.
That's a big part of it. How much you respect yourself, yeah. But that's where I get at. Where like
just make your life better, yeah.
That's where I get at. Like where if you had a daughter and you're talking to her about respecting herself, how many dudes a day is respecting yourself, right?
None a day.
None a day. So that's what I mean. That's
not even one a year.
But see, for you, yeah, it's like you just.
There better be one every 5.
It was your
19.
Daughter, right?
Oh, you better be here at 24, man. Yeah. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. That's for
24. Hey, late 20s.
But you talked it out. Where your sexual morality lies is in respecting yourself. If you respect yourself, you don't behave that way.
Yeah, you can't you can't be all thirsty and shit and like just going like a wild vampire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're young and you going like that, you going hard.
Sure. It happens when you know. Yeah.
I mean, you get that out though, you know what I'm saying? And you figure out later like I was just wasting bullshit time because like you could be getting money, you know what I'm saying? Like period.
Building a life for yourself, whatever else you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuz you know, we all on the same shit. Women be on the same shit too, so they don't want to waste time with you half the time either. You know what I'm saying? Women be like, I didn't want to spend too much time with him anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we got to know that.
It's weird, isn't it? Hearing shit from the corporate world. Yeah. Couldn't imagine having that kind of job.
You know, having, people around you that do all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they own the same world that you own, you know what I'm saying? They, like, understand customer service, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to deal with a lot more customer service than I do. Yeah. I'm online. I don't deal with any of that. I pay somebody to deal with all of that. Yeah.
So like customer service and shit is just crazy because it's really simple. Like if you
it is simple.
The simplest thing I could tell a person is like take care of their ass. Like that should be my slogan. Like take care of their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like they will love you for life.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost a couple dollars that day. So fucking what?
Yeah.
Eat it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing, man. You're going to get this money regardless. They going to fuck with you in the long haul because nobody else going to treat them like you.
But there's an interesting thing about your industry, the hair industry. That
I sell clothes too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Clothes a little bit different, yeah.
But I'm just saying, and it's the same thing.
It's the same thing for those two? Well, I look at it like Kelly comes home sometimes with stories of how people act at the place where she works. I won't say, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but it's a retail store and they sell pillows and shit and sheets and like a bunch of home goods type of stuff, right? Yeah. But people come in there and dude, what she has to do, what her employees have to do to make those people happy is way over the line. If somebody came in your barbershop and acted that way, throwing a fit, demanding all sorts of free shit, like whatever it is, right? At a certain point, you're just like, bro, you can get out of my shop. Like, I don't need your.
I kick people straight the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't need your money. I don't need your time. This isn't worth it. Bye.
Yeah, I'll kick people straight the fuck out.
Sure,
like,
but in the corporate world, it doesn't work. They will literally suck their dick into infinity to make shit okay.
Like, come on, man, blatant disrespect.
That
totally
happens
different.
in the corporate world. It drives me crazy.
All the time.
It drives me crazy.
But when it's a lot of money and all this time, like if you fucking with somebody right in their own building talking that bullshit, they gonna get you up out of there. But in that corporate world where it's
they have to eat it. They just eat it. She does it all the time. It sucks, man. People come in there and literally just cussing them out, saying like you're a piece of shit. You suck. Like just talking shit.
Because they tell them some shit and be like, we're sorry, that was on a discount.
Yeah, they have to apologize and fix it all.
We're sorry. That is not actually. We can only give you the store credit.
Yeah,
motherfuckers be flipping out.
Dude, I had a buddy years ago.
They want you to eat it. Well, first they try to make you eat it. And then when you get mad, they be like, by the end of it, they be like, all right, fuck it, we'll eat it. You should have ate it from the beginning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just did it.
See, I had a buddy worked at Home Depot years ago, and he said this woman came in with 4 used car tires. Like, off her car, used. And she said, I bought these here years ago, and I want to return them. And they said, bitch, we never sold car tires here, ever. It's Home Depot. You're at the wrong store. We don't sell car tires. And she stayed there for an hour fighting with him. And they took back all 4 car tires and they gave her a Home Depot gift card for what she said she paid for them. That's the type of shit I'm talking about, where it's just like,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he told me this story.
The police on this mother, man, get out of here.
Crazy, right?
They ain't ever sold. They ain't got to give her shit.
No, Kelly tells me somebody comes in with a lamp from 10 years ago that broke. Lamps fucking break. It's got wires in it. Sometimes they get old and they short out, and like you need a new fucking lamp. That's what happens. But if they stay there long enough, if they call the right numbers and send the right emails and you get a new lamp.
Ain't no way.
Here's your new lamp.
They got to go through a lot of emails.
But some people will
spend
the fucking time.
Yo, I broke this. Bought it 8 years ago. They gonna be like, get your ass up out of here.
Somebody come back a month later and be like,
call the police on my ass, man.
Somebody comes to the barbershop and says, I got my haircut a month ago, but it grew out a little weird. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, get your ass up out of here, man. What is you doing, man? You crazy.
That's what I like about barbershop, like that business model is like very like, I don't know, like less fuckery than a lot of other businesses.
I mean, it's one-on-one. You can't just fuck somebody in their face.
Yeah, it's straightforward. Yeah.
Like when you in a fucking store, you like, fuck all of y'all, because it ain't, they just workers.
You're talking to like a
But if the owner was like, I own this home, you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, sir, you know what I'm saying? You probably, but no, it's just random employees and shit, like. And in the barbershop, you got actually a fucking relationship with this person.
Yeah.
The person you walk in and cuss out at the Pottery Barn.
You don't give a shit about them.
You don't give a fuck about them. Like, so people know that too. Like, if I complain enough, their manager will do this to get me out. That's all they wanted you to do anyway.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. We can wrap it up. So I'm curious. So like the average listener to this podcast, from what I can tell so far, is like 20, 22, like somewhere in there. There's definitely some older guys and some younger. There's some like 15-year-olds that listen to this podcast, which is fucking weird. But it's around like it's young men is what it is.
You got 15-year-olds?
Oh, dude, there's 15, 16-years that
love drumming.
Well, we don't even talk about drumming on here. They found me from Drum World, obviously, and then they come over. But guys that are into philosophy, which is mostly what I do on this podcast, is which gets really technical and complicated. And it's hard. Philosophy is it's a hard thing to get into. And I've always loved it, but there's some 15-year-olds that are into it. They impress the shit out of me. I just can't even believe they like listening to that stuff. But anyway, imagining that you're talking to, a bunch of young men, which you are, what's your message to a bunch of young dudes? Guys coming up, no matter what they want to do. If they want to be a barber or they want to be a drummer or, I don't know, just... you and I got a good amount of earned wisdom, right? We earned some of this shit by living life, And so I'm curious if you ran into a young man and said, "Hey man, you well into your 30s. What have you figured out that you don't think I know yet?"
Oh.
That's how I try to theme this podcast. What do I wish somebody told me when I was 20? Because I was fucking dumb when I was 20. So were you. We're fucking idiots, right?
I say shit. Damn. So much I can't say, but put it in words, it's just like simple. It's just like, whatever you want to do, just go do that shit. Like, just go do it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, you know you want to sing. If you know you want to be a pilot, just sign up. It's right there. Like,
just fucking do it.
Yeah, everything is open for us right now. Like, you can do anything you want to do. You got financial aid. You got people that help you. You just got to really go out and try to get it. If you want to be able to go to this school, you just got to figure out how to get in there and do what they told you to do to get in there.
Yeah.
Period. Everything is open. You just got to know how to get through the door. You can't just go through the door if you don't put the work in, though. You know what I'm saying? That school ain't going to accept you if you ain't put the work in to get in that school. After they told you what you had to do, you don't do it, you ain't getting in.
Sure.
So in life, and that's life.
It's simpler than people make it.
Do what you're supposed to do. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to open a fucking smoothie shop, then fucking look into it, save the money to start it, and fucking open it.
Yeah.
It's all steps.
Yeah.
Now, getting deeper into it, like, how do I get the money and all that? That's for you
to figure out.
Couple
more steps you gotta work on.
That's for you to figure it out.
Yeah.
You gotta work, though, that's for sure, because ain't nobody gonna just give you a bunch of money to do nothing.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just do what you want to do, and don't even be worried about starting no family as a man until you, like, got your paper together. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be, trying to start a family, but you ain't even got no money.
Sure.
You trying to
stability,
jump the gun, you know what I'm saying? You got a woman, you know.
Yeah. But see, I think
you about to get her pregnant and you ain't even got a home. You ain't got a home as a man.
Sure.
Get your paper up first, because anyway, when your paper come up, the type of woman you can have
is very different.
Be very different.
That's true. That's very true.
The type of woman you can get at 18 when you broke. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about no woman till your paper up. When your paper up, the women that you want, they gonna be like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Period. They gonna be like, how you doing?
So you transition this message into, like, you started out, you said, hey, just do it, man. Do what you want to do. Get into school, whatever you want to do. And then we landed on get your paper up and you get a totally different level of one. But it's all true.
Tied together.
It all ties together.
Because the only thing blocking a lot of men from actually getting that paper young is worrying about pussy, because you so, horny and shit. Like, you young.
Sure. Or ego, trying to impress the whole world.
Listen, man, when I was young, I was like, of course, you just started having sex, you young. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in.
Yep.
A lot of that time could have been spent on
building a life for yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Building a craft. You still can do your thing, but make sure you stuck on that.
Yeah.
That
I like what you said. I think life is a lot simpler than people make it, right? Where even just, and this is so fucking corny, but like the Nike phrase, like, just do it. Just, you got something you want to do? How about you just do it? Yeah. Like, life is really, really simple. Life's complicated, but in that way, it's really, really simple. You do the next thing that's right in front of you that you're supposed to do. And it's weird what you can build when you just work that way. And so I think, I don't know, part of your story, getting out of Detroit, starting a business that you wanted to pursue. Like,
I was in Kalamazoo when I moved here.
Okay, but but still, I mean, all of that stuff, man. Like, you beat a lot of odds. Like, on paper, you weren't supposed to do that, And I think a lot of that is looking at it as like, whatever's right in front of me, the next thing I need to do to make something happen, I'm just going to do it. And it's weird, man. Life's not fair. Like, some people, that's easy. It maybe it's our moms. Maybe it's like how we were raised, shit that makes that easy. But other times it's sort of like, I feel lucky. I feel real lucky that, like, something built in me is just okay with, like, doing hard shit to get the things that I want. Because some people just spend their whole fucking lives not being able to do it. They can't pull triggers. You got all these triggers in front of you. Just fucking pull one and see what happens. And they get locked up. Not like in jail. They get frozen. They just don't know what to do next. And I don't know. You ever feel lucky? Where sometimes it's not hard for you to just say, here's what I'm supposed to do, and I'll just fucking do it. But, like, how come that's so easy? It's not easy for everybody, right?
Make it a habit.
It is a habit. It's a learned habit, that's for sure.
It's a confidence too. It's like you know what I'm saying? You gotta be feeling like you gotta hype yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know.
Yeah.
You can't even hype yourself up. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be like, all right, I'm about to make this move. See, that's how
that's how your brain works.
How the man in my head be like, just.
But that's what I mean. You gotta
make this move. You did everything to get to this move. Now it's time to make the move.
But you got a cool ass dude in your head. That's what I mean when I say lucky. Is you got a cool guy talking to you in your head. And you know, I feel like sometimes people don't have that guy. They got a different voice, one that talks shit to them all day, and that sucks. That sucks. You know. I think it's a different conversation what to do about those people. But anyway. In the meantime, hey, cheers, brother. At least we're out here getting it. This is a good podcast, man. This was fun.
I'm done.
Oh, you emptied out. Give me the water. Dude, I appreciate you stopping by, man. It's a lot of fun.
Most definitely, man.
Hell yeah.
Had a good time.
All right, brother. I'll catch you at the next wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You wildin', bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. Next one, yeah. The celebration of the first.
Exactly. 25-year anniversary. That's what I meant to say.
Wedding. The second, you had to clear that up because people are going to be like, holy shit.